Russo's Playbook. All right, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Deep to Right here on Russo's Playbook. This is episode 3. We got our boy John here as always. What up, John?
What's going on, everybody? How we doing on this beautiful Wednesday night?
Yes, sir. Hope we all doing good. We got quite a few things to run down. I know we got some headlines to go through, some big topics. We got the who's hot, who's not. And then we'll go through John's top 5 list from his article. So we'll start off with the headlines, John. I know you wanted to kick off with that.
Man, we're going to rock it through. First off, Mets fired their hitting coach and assistant hitting coach because they stink right now. It doesn't matter if you pay a shortstop $300 million. Chili Davis, Tom Slater, pack your bags. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
2, Yankees, Astros, first time with fans since the whole cheating scandal. And it was an electric factory. Sounded like the place was sold out. Only 10,000 people in attendance. It was incredible to see. They're currently beating up on them again. So Yankees are rolling. They're red hot right now.
That would be beautiful to see a sweep.
I'd love it. I'd love it.
I'd be a happy Yankees fan.
They look like the Yankees finally.
Yep.
A couple injuries this week. Sad to see a young pitcher go down with the Tommy John surgery, but Dodgers young starter, Dustin May. You'll expect to see him halfway through the 2022 season. He's officially shut down. Luis Robert, torn right hip flexor. He's out 12 to 16 weeks. And the all-star Jacob DeGrom, he was scratched from his start the other night. So doesn't look like anything serious. I think you said that we expect to see him back this weekend.
Yep.
So hopefully all is good for potentially the best pitcher of all time.
Yeah, for sure. It would be upsetting to not see him pitch, so we're hoping it's a quick injury and he get right back at it.
Absolutely. Earlier today, John Means, he had the best start by an Orioles pitcher in, what was that, Nick, 1969?
Yeah, 1969.
Incredible. It was an incredible outing, 12 strikeouts. He should have had a perfect game. There was a wild pitch on a strikeout where the batter was struck out on strike 3. He had reached first base safely. That's a base runner. That negates the perfect game. So he's that close. He had 27 up, 27 down, technically. So John Means close to a perfect game, but still absolutely incredible outing. I think he's going to be an all-star for those O's. O's are sort of starting to look like they're headed in the right direction. Yeah. And last thing, yeah, absolutely. It's been a rebuild for quite a while over there.
Yeah.
Minor league started finally after 2 years. So congratulations and good luck to all the minor leaguers out there. I'm excited to see them this year.
Yeah, facts. They all deserve a chance. And, it's great to see that start up again after COVID and everything.
Absolutely. It's great to see. It's good for the league. It's good for them. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, for sure. But what's up? Let's move into who's hot, who's not.
Let's get it. Who do you got?
All right, I'll kick it off. So my first one is Stanton with the Yankees. He's what's up? Man's on fire.
Oh, he's red hot. Red hot.
Yeah, he's has in the last 7 games has 31 at bats, 17 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, batting 548.
Woo-hoo, Giancarlo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like my daddy. What's up?
Dude, it's about time. About time he starts kicking it up.
It really is.
Yeah. What you got for your first one?
Trevor Story.
Oh, yeah.
Rockies looking a little nice right now. I think they're beating the Giants right this second. He's 10 for his last 25, 9 runs, 2 home runs. He's got 7 RBIs, a 516 OBP, and almost a 1.4 OPS in the past 7. So if the Rockies are going to move him at the trade deadline, he is sure making his case to get paid next year.
Yeah, for sure. And then for my second one, I got the obvious Mike Trout, 25 at-bats, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 home runs. He got 3 RBIs, batting .360 in the last 7 games. I mean, except for Stanton, you can't get better than that,
why he's the best, borderline the best of all time.
Yeah,
Current, obviously the best right now.
yeah, for sure. No argument there.
No.
What you got?
We're gonna kick it to the Twins rookie Alex Kirilloff. He's 7 for his past 20 with 8 runs, 4 home runs, 10 ribbies, 1.414 OPS. He is looking good. The whole Twins squad is looking good. I know you got more Twins in here.
Yeah, yeah,
Twins, Twins starting to turn it around. So why don't you give me who you got?
yeah. I was about to follow that up with the Twins' Byron Buxton. 28 at bats in the last 7 games. You got 8 runs, 11 hits, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, batting 393. I mean, the guy's on fire as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The top of the order for the Twins is they're cooking right now.
Yeah,
Nelson Cruz.
yeah, yeah. And what you got for your third?
Third, another rook. Sorry, not a rookie. Another young outfielder for the Cardinals, though. Tyler O'Neill. 11 for his past 25, 6 runs, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies, 440 OBP. They finally got Harrison Bader back, so that's supposed to be a defensive outfield, and all 3 of them are raking right now. So it's good to see. They're on a 6-game win streak until they're officially about to lose game 2 of this doubleheader to the Mets, but we're on a 6-game win streak up until about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, yeah. And then did you have a couple other ones as well you want
Yeah.
to mention or?
Yeah, Chris Bryant, another possible trade prospect at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
He's got 11 for his past 27, 3 home runs, 1.4 OPS. He's another one making his case. And Andrew Benintendi, the new Kansas City Royal. He's 10 for his past 22. He's almost at a 500 average, 539 OBP over his past 7. So Andrew Benintendi's finally starting to pan out for the Kansas City Royals.
yeah, yeah. That'll be big time. And then let's move on to who's not. So I'm gonna kick it off with Francisco Lindor on the Mets. I mean, the guy's he got paid for nothing right now.
He's not looking hot. The whole Mets squad isn't looking hot.
Yeah, yeah. His last 28 at bats, he's had 2 runs, 2 hits, no home runs, and batting .071. Not
My
even. Oh my goodness.
Like Mets fans made fun of a lot of Phillies people for that Bryce Harper contract. That hey guys, Lindor is not looking too hot right now.
No, it ain't looking good for that. Who you got for your one?
Manny Machado, another real expensive guy who's not hitting right now. He's 3 for his past 23. He's only got 1 home run. Padres are starting to scare me a little bit, just all in all. Manny Machado is one of multiple pieces that needs to pick up the pace in San Diego.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'll follow up with my number 2. I got Albert Pujols. I mean, 28 at bats, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 home run. He's batting 143. I mean, it's not looking pretty right now. I know he started off kind of hot in the beginning of the season, but he's definitely slowed down. What's up?
Guy looked ageless to start the
Yeah.
season, so his age is just finally catching up with them over there.
Yeah, I think you actually mentioned that in week 1 in episode 1.
Yeah.
And then what you got?
Number 2 is the Rays stud from the playoffs last year, Rosarena. He's only 2 for his last 20. He's got 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, 10 strikeouts in the past week. If the Rays want to keep up with the Yankees and the Red Sox, they're going to need him. And yet again, like Machado, a lot of other pieces to pick it up in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. And that's becoming a tough division with Red Sox, Yankees starting to pick it up.
The Yankees aren't going anywhere. They might not be playing up to their expectations, but you obviously always have to worry about them.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll finish up with my last one. Clayton Kershaw versus the Cubs. That was his shortest start of his career. Only 39 pitches, 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks. I mean, it looked bad. Looked bad out there for him.
For sure, a Hall of Famer, but that was up there for one of the worst starts of his career. For sure. For sure.
Definitely. Know what you got?
Another pitcher, Andrew Heaney for the Los Angeles Angels. We talked about it in the column briefly. The Angels starters that are pretty much not named Shohei Ohtani, and also including Shohei Ohtani, Dylan Bundy, Andrew Heaney, they need to step it up big time. Andrew Heaney this past week is 3 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 3 home runs, 10.8 ERA. If the Angels even want to be competitive and want to even be in playoff consideration when that time comes, they're going to need a lot more out of their starters.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely for sure. I got a question. What do you think Francisco Lindor is lacking? You think it's just, the getting used to New York and trying to play there?
I think New York's a tough atmosphere to play in. He's already getting booed off the field. I don't
Yeah.
know if he was ever booed off the field in Cleveland. It's a tough atmosphere to play in. The whole squad isn't hitting right now. Brandon Nimmo, Dominic Smith, none of the whole everybody not named Jacob DeGrom is not doing well. Marcus Stroman got rocked today. It's nice to see him. 7-2 is the final. Sorry, not final yet. Familia's in right now. It's nice to see him finally get the bats going. I don't know what it is with the Mets. Steve Cohen promised that it's finally time.
Yeah.
No more. We're going in the right direction, and it's the same old Mets BS that it is year in, year out. So
Yeah.
I still think they're a playoff team. I think Lindor can obviously turn it around, but you got to do it soon. It's a long season, but you
Yeah.
can't keep
I
saying
mean,
it's a long season.
yeah, and like you said, I mean, going back to the same old Mets, I mean, they usually always start out slow. They never really they pick it up during second half of the season, trying to make that late playoff push. And it's
Yeah.
just listen, I don't know if you go down that road again. I think you gotta start hitting, gotta start moving now.
The whole division. I mean, the whole
Yeah,
division
yeah,
hitting at 500. The Nationals, the Braves, the Phillies, the Mets, the Marlins. There's only 2 games separating the whole division.
yeah,
I think the Marlins might look the best out of them so far. I mean,
yeah,
the Atlanta Ronald Acuna's, if he's not playing, they can't do
yeah,
anything. So the NL East in a whole is a mess. So the Mets kind of escape that world right now because their whole division is. Somebody needs to turn it around.
yeah, for sure. For sure. I agree. And then did you have any more knots?
Uh, yeah, there's a whole lot of them. The only other one I'll touch on is Joey Gallo. I mean,
Yeah,
another older player that we knew was going to regress eventually. 6 for his past 27, but he's got 14 Ks in the past 7 days. Uh, he's he's never really been that high of a strikeout hitter, but he's definitely got to get those down. Texas Rangers are obviously one of the worst teams in the league. Nothing you're not expected, but Joey Gallo's got to strike out a little bit less than that.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And let's move into your top 5 teams real quick. I know you put an article out. You can find that on russosplaybook.com.
Yes, sir.
But
Power things every Monday.
yeah, yeah. Let's get into it. So who'd you have top 5?
Top 5 Brewers came in at number 1 this week after spanking up on the Padres and the Dodgers. They were on a 3-game losing streak, so Brewers starting to slip a little bit. They really need Christian Yelich back. They really need who else was hurt? My apologies, can't remember who else was hurt. I know somebody else was. Corbin Burns is starting to come down to earth. So Brewers still atop the league, I think, right now with the Dodgers slipping as well, but a whole lot of good teams are slipping this week.
Yeah,
Cardinals are honestly the hottest team in the league right now. They're 6 straight up until this doubleheader with the Mets. Won game 1, lost game 2. Like I said before with Tyler O'Neill, that whole outfield is starting to come together. So I think the Cardinals look good to take that NL Central. It's going to be a tough race all year with the Cardinals and the Brewers, but I really like those 2 teams in the past week, 10 days.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
We got the A's, still the best team in the league, 19-12 record. There's on another 3-game winning streak. They're just another team that's clicking on all cylinders, like the other team that's top 5, San Francisco Giants, 18-13. They've let up 6 runs. Oh, sorry. They let up 6 runs in the 7th inning of a doubleheader yesterday against the Colorado Rockies. They were up 6-2, ended up losing 8-6 in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh
Not
no.
what you want to see, but I like it talked about. The San Francisco Giants statistically shouldn't be this good. They keep pulling wins out, like the Oakland Athletics. They're the only winning team with a negative run differential.
Yeah.
The Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants will come back down to earth at some point. But for now, they're still in the top 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as they keep hitting, I mean, they could do what they gotta do, stay in that top 5.
Yeah, man, that's it. The last team that was in there is the Dodgers. Still, they're gonna be in the top 5 all season unless they keep up this losing streak they're on now. They've lost 12 of their last 16. Dustin May's out for the year. Corey Seager's not really hitting well. Justin Turner's sitting more than he's ever sat before. He doesn't play a full season, but he's sitting an incredible amount. Dodgers really got to, yet again, Dodgers Padres started incredibly, slowed down quite a bit since then.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And that'll round out the top 5, right?
That's it, man.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to touch on real quick before we close out?
I'm good. Ronald Acuna, bad man as always. First player to hit 10 home runs this year.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll close it out right there. You can catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can also catch us Wednesdays and Sundays for Deep to Right.